Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of the TV show. As always, I'm your host, Wyatt Street, and we are back after taking a couple of weeks off. We had spring break and then college, so, but we're back with another new episode, and as you can see, we have a new guest, so please welcome Scout Beddingfield.
Hello.
Welcome to the show, Scout. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you very much for having me.
Always a pleasure to have people on. And it's very nice to get you out here on a show. You're always behind the scenes.
Yes, I like it back there.
I think you'll find you'll like it up here too. At least I hope so.
I'll try.
Yes. Well, as always, I always like to ask, how'd you get your start in Tigervision?
Okay, so I was at Tiger Prowl in August as a very frightened freshman. I guess I'm still a freshman, but I'm less frightened now.
Right.
And I was walking around, and I know I want to do something with TV, and I didn't know that Tigervision existed, and it just showed up there right at the end, and I was tired and hot, and I was like, this is perfect. So I came, and I've been here ever since.
And you have certainly been doing a lot of great stuff with us, working behind the scenes, filling in some really big shoes for Taylor, since he'll be gone next year.
My sensei.
We already miss him.
Yes.
Even though he's still here. It's just we're trying to prepare ourselves for the emotional pain and turmoil. So.
Yeah.
But you've been doing a great job behind the scenes. You've been really, really important to our behind the scenes work, particularly not just for this show, but for all of the shows. So you've been doing a lot of work. And what's really been your favorite part about being a part of Tigervision and doing all of this behind the scenes work?
Well, I really like the switching. So if anything with the switching messes up, it's 100% my fault. So I apologize for that. But I like sort of being able to help everyone make the show be the best it can be and set everything up and make sure it looks as good as it can and all that sort of thing. And everyone here is so great and awesome, and I just love being here.
Yeah, it's certainly a great place, a lot of great people, and it's just a really, really fun environment to be a part of. So you've been fitting in really nicely. We're happy to have you here. But I know you are from Connecticut.
Yes.
Where in Connecticut?
I'm from Sharon, Connecticut, where there is nothing.
Where in Connecticut is that?
It is the northwest corner, so it's the top left side. And it's about 2 hours directly north of New York City.
Okay.
So it's up in the hills.
And what brought you all the way down here to Clemson?
I wanted to go somewhere warm, which means far away from home, much to my parents' upsetment, I guess.
Chagrin.
Yes, that's a good word. And I was
communication majors paying off.
True. I was around here looking at colleges basically all in the South, and a friend of mine's older brother went to Clemson. That's how I first heard about it. And I just came here, and I just loved it. And so now I'm here.
And what's really been your favorite part about being at Clemson?
I really love the atmosphere. Everyone's so friendly and nice. Like, Clemson family's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sorry.
I know from the outside it seems like it's overused, and you're
It's
like,
not.
what? But it's like it's legit. It's a thing. I promise.
Especially Tigervision.
Yeah. Rush TV.
Exactly.
I mean, we're basically a family. So, I know back in Connecticut, back home, you did a lot of stuff with horses. You rode horses and took care of horses and whatnot, right? What all did you do? Specifically?
Pretty much everything. I live on a farm.
Okay.
Where we have anywhere from 2 to 4 horses at once, which isn't really that much, but when you're at home, it's kind of a lot of work. So I started riding when I was 3 or 4, and I've just continued on, and I've competed sort of around New England and a bit down here in South Carolina. And I do a sport called eventing, which is like a triathlon for horses, kind of. Like, you do 3 different phases. So it's kind of hard to explain if you don't see it, but I love it so much. And my horse, Henry, is like my best friend. I could talk about him forever and ever, and everyone would hate me. So I'll try not to.
Right. And what really drew you into that? Like, how did you get started in doing this?
My mom rode when she was younger. She started when she was a teenager, which her parents didn't particularly appreciate, but she kept going, and then she had to go to college and move around. When she moved to Connecticut, she decided she'd get back into it, and we've just had horses my entire life, and it's either you love them when you have it like that or you hate them, and I loved them.
Right, you fell in love with them.
Yes.
I mean, that's really cool. I've known some people who have really been involved with horses, and they're very cool animals.
They are.
They're
Some people are afraid of them.
Yeah, which is understandable. They have very powerful kicks, I've heard.
Yes.
I've heard getting kicked by one is not a pleasant experience.
I've not experienced that as of right now, but I'm sure
Here's
one day it
hoping-
will come,
here's hoping
and
you
it won't be
don't.
fun.
Yeah, I've heard I think there have been stories of, like, people like getting hit in the head and killed by a horse. Like
I've almost
horse
got
kick
stomped
and-
on.
Ugh. How did that happen?
I fell off, and you're supposed to let go of the reins when you fall off, but I was like little, and I just like held on to them,
Right.
and I was stuck under the pony.
Oh no.
That's why you always wear a helmet. Very important.
Always wear your helmets, kids.
Yes.
They protect your head.
They do.
It's kind of their whole thing.
Indeed.
100%. 100% what they're supposed to do is protect your head.
Yes. So it's a worthwhile investment if you're going to be riding horse.
You may not look cool, or you may not think you look cool, but kids, let me tell you, safety is cool.
Brains are better than no brains.
Exactly. Because if you don't have a brain, you're dead.
True story.
And if you're dead, you can't ride horses or bicycles
Or
motorcycles.
do anything.
Or literally anything that requires a helmet.
Or anything that doesn't require a helmet.
Unless you want to be buried in a helmet, in which case that's your prerogative and you do you.
True again.
So, we'd like to have fun here on the TV show. So, Scout, now that you're on the camera, what's this experience like for you? You enjoying it?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I'm kind of gotten used to it from being on AFR
Yeah.
and not being able to hide behind Evan at all times.
True. I should note that this technically isn't your first time on camera because you are technically in the background anytime the Evan is on AFR.
Yeah, but
and
I try to
whatnot.
not participate in that because
Yeah.
I'm not very knowledgeable about
You're-
college football.
Your first time, like fully,
Yes.
like being a part of
It's
the
all
action
about me.
on camera. So, what was that like for you when they brought Evan back there and we had a camera brought back there and it was like you're now kind of like part of the show.
I must say I was not thrilled.
Yeah.
Neither was anyone else that usually sits back there. But we've gotten used to it. I've learned that I can actually move and like not be a statue when the
Right.
camera's on us. So it's fun to like see what they're doing. Like the show they did last night was very long, but it was pretty funny.
So I've been told.
It was something else.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. It's fun.
Yeah, it's always fun being back there with you guys when I'm here for a show that I'm not a part of.
We have fun in the control room.
Control room is a good time. It
Yes.
really is.
You can do whatever you want back there.
Unless you're on AFR,
True.
because then you're a little limited.
Yes.
Because of the bear.
Exactly.
There's a bear in the control room.
It's very frightening.
Oh yeah. I've heard he's a docile bear.
Yeah, he doesn't usually get too aggressive.
Okay.
Which is nice, since
As long as you
I'm right
keep-
next to him.
As long as you keep him away from the natties. He's pretty good.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know if I was supposed to say that or not.
You mean the Nationals?
Yeah, the naturals. the light naturals.
Exactly.
We have fun. We're doing a great job with this. This is
He's 21. It's okay.
yeah. So what's it matter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
He started when he was 21, for all we know. So
We do not condone underage
do
drinking.
not drink underage. It is illegal and bad for you, and you will die.
True facts.
Took that one from Mean Girls.
Yeah,
Well, it's a slight paraphrase. 'Cause
close enough.
they said don't have sex because you'll get pregnant and die.
Don't do either.
Yeah. No.
Don't drink, don't have sex, don't do anything.
Mm-mm. It's bad for you.
Live in a bubble.
Exactly.
It's for the
Like
best.
get one of those big like balls that you put hamster in to let them roam around the living room.
Yes.
But a big one for you.
You make it colored.
Yeah.
You'd have fun with that.
I was like how people would like get these like really inflatable things and it's like this like bumper
like the
car
sumo
soccer.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
They're like
That
in this
looks
bubble, but
terrifying.
they're playing soccer because their legs are out, and then it's like they're
you
running into
crash
each
and
other. That looks fun.
We should do that.
Looks really fun.
Josh, put
Josh,
that
do
in
we
the
have
budget.
room? We need to check with Josh and see if there's room in the budget for this.
But no one's here, so no one can check.
Yeah, there's literally no one here. We're kind of running the show on our own right now, so
Yeah.
good times. We have a lot of fun here at Tigervision for the TV show. This is
Skeleton Crew.
easily our least planned out show. probably, in terms of like scheduling and whatnot. So, it's fine. We do what we do. But we do have a plan for a game, though.
Huh.
Scout, ready to play a game?
Yes.
All right, let's play a game. And we've got our bag of candy again, courtesy of my mother. Shout out to Mother, because she
Moms
sent
are the
this.
best.
Moms are the best. My mom is the best.
Your mom is the best.
Yes, for sending us this candy that we can use. So this bag of candy, in case you can't tell, or in case you haven't seen the show before, means that we're playing Real or Fake, a classic of this show, considering we've only done 9 episodes, and this is one that we've done multiple times. It's a classic by default.
It's a staple.
It's by default a classic because this is one of the few that we've brought out multiple times.
Exactly.
So, it's a fun time, Real or Fake. Today we're doing, since this is the season of like picking colleges and we're getting close to the end of the school year and whatnot, this is around the time that people pick the college they want to go to or transfer. We're not transferring. We're here at Clemson. And this is also sparked by the fact that like recently I've really gotten interested in just like really weird college names. We're gonna do a Real or Fake with colleges and their nicknames, and this is gonna be really fun for us. So the way it works is we'll take turns. We each have 5 colleges that we will present to the other. They could be Real or Fake. We'll have to pick. And since Scout's the guest, and the way this normally works is I pick 10, but she's participating this time. So when I pose it to her, if she gets it right, naturally she gets a piece of candy. If she poses the question to me and I get it wrong, if she stumps me, she'll also get a piece of candy for that. So Bradley has the record for 9. That's going to be tough to beat.
Yeah.
You think you can at least tie it?
Maybe. If I'm very lucky, perhaps.
The low is 7, I believe. I believe Amy got 7 when she was on.
There's a high chance I can get less than that.
You think you can at least beat Amy's low?
I don't know. I might aim to be the worst.
I don't think that's a good goal.
Give other people the opportunity to be better than me.
Or you could give yourself the opportunity to be the best than everyone else.
True. I'm open to all the opportunities.
Okay. So
failure or success.
Just gonna kind of see how this goes.
Yes.
Take it step by step.
I mean, because I have a much longer list than you, I will change my questions depending on what you ask.
She came extra prepared, so I'll give her that.
To be ready for any situation.
Adapt or die. All right, let's move on. I will get us started.
Okay.
I'll pose you the first one. The St. Francis Xavier X-Men.
Where is this purported college?
It is in Antigonish. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Antigonish? Antigonish? It's in Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia, Canada.
Okay.
Screw the city. It's Nova Scotia, Canada. Let's just go with that.
Okay. So, say it again.
St. Francis Xavier X-Men. I don't know if it's like St. Francis Xavier College or University. I can't.
That's just like all it is.
I can't remember. I think it's got one of those, but I can't remember like where it goes or what it is. But I know like if you're looking at the sports team, you're gonna say St. Francis Xavier X-Men.
Okay. Well, I feel like the first part sounds real. The X-Men part is either so ridiculous it must be real, or ridiculous because you made it up and it's fake. So, this is the question, or it's just not real at all. I'm gonna go with fake.
The correct answer is real. It's actually real.
See?
I swear to you, this is real. The St. Francis Xavier X-Men. When I first looked it up weeks ago, I first found out about this college months ago, but I was like, "There's no way," but it's real.
When?
It's
when was that their name?
I don't know.
Is the X-Men named after that?
I think that might have played a part in it because it's St. Francis Xavier.
Yes, I see.
So.
Interesting.
I don't know, and their women's team is the X-Women, which is interesting because the actual X-Men, like the comics and the movies and stuff,
I feel like that might be registered.
Include women, and they don't have a separate.
Is that not
X-Women.
a trademark of
Maybe.
some kind?
It's actually a good point. Has Marvel not filed lawsuits against them? Or does Marvel just not care because it's basically free advertising?
Who knows?
I don't know, but either way, this name is freaking awesome.
True.
So Scout, the best you can do now is Ty Bradley.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
But I believe in you.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the University of Washington, the District of Columbia, Firebirds. Is this a real or a fake college?
That is a mouthful. Hold on. The University of Washington, District of Columbia.
Yes.
So they clarified in the name of the college that it's not the state, but rather the territorial national capital.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like at least that part is real, because there's a lot of colleges out there who have very long, complicated mouthful of a name.
Like Xavier.
Yeah. To be very specific. So I think, like, my favorite is Indiana University, Purdue University of Indianapolis, or IUPUI.
So short. So easy to say.
Yeah. Great name, by the way. Fun fact, they're the Jaguars.
Good to know.
You know, I'm going to go with real.
It is fake.
Oof.
You're very close.
Get your candy.
Actually, it's just the University of District of Columbia.
Ah.
Add the Washington. You know, you got to be sneaky.
Yeah, no, that's good play.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like a name that could be real.
The Firebirds part was real.
Yeah.
They are, in fact, the Firebirds,
Okay.
which is a pretty cool
you know,
name.
Going with University of Washington, District of Columbia, and being very specific about it is something that I feel like could have been happening, but oh well.
Yes.
Now we will move on
Oh, no.
to a fun one. This is one that I personally really enjoy. I love this one. University of North Carolina, School of the Arts, Fighting Pickles.
I know that's real.
Yeah.
You've talked about it before.
I don't care. I love this.
Oh,
They are located in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. They have no athletic teams because they are an art school. But they do have a mascot, and it's the Fighting Pickles. And they have an actual mascot, and it is simultaneously the most terrifying and awesome thing I've ever seen in my life. But I will say it's very well put together.
I mean, it's an art school, so I'd hope it would be.
No, it was very well put together because it really encapsulates everything about the school. It's got a paintbrush in one hand to encompass the art portion of the school, and then in the other hand, it's got a clapboard for the film school, and then it's got a tutu for the dance school, which on the tutu there's also piano keys, which represent the music portion.
It's very inclusive.
It's very well done and put together. And also
more could you
really
want?
weird, but also really cool. I don't know. I just love it. They're the Fighting Pickles. If they had sports teams, you would have to be afraid of these fighting vegetables. Or not even a fighting vegetable. It's a fighting
It's a vegetable.
vinegar-soaked cucumber.
It's a pickled vegetable.
Yeah, I guess.
It's a pickle.
It's a pickle.
Exactly.
A fighting pickle. Whatever.
Very
But I love that team name so much.
Okay. Next, we have Good Enough College, London, England.
That has to be real.
It is.
There's no way.
It's just too good not to say.
It's, the name. It's not great. It's not bad. It's just good enough.
Exactly.
Do they have like a nickname?
No.
Well, no. That makes sense because it's England. They do things differently.
Yeah, they're all uptight. Hope we don't have any British viewers. No way.
If we do, they probably understand.
Yeah, America, we go a little wild with our mascots and names and
we throw our
such.
tea into the harbor. We
Too
do
wild.
things differently here.
Too wild in America.
Yeah, we have good fun.
Oh yes.
Just like people at this college, the Evergreen State College Pines.
That is a fake name. They are the geoworms or something.
Actually, the gooey ducks.
The gooey duck, something like
It's
that.
spelled. Get your candy.
Okay.
It's spelled GEO ducks, so it looks like it's geoducks, but it's actually the gooey ducks, which is a weird
I
clam.
thought it was worms.
It's a weird clam thing.
Yeah, See, we were on the same website, and I also had that written down.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you're probably going to get a lot of these because I also we used the same website, or you were on the website that I looked at.
I was on all the websites.
I've had these names for a long time. Let me just put it that way. I just recently brought them out for this show.
Fair enough.
And I don't care if you get them right, the world needs to know these names. Because
True.
they are golden.
Ooh, what next? I will go with the International Yacht Restoration School of Technology and Trades in Newport, Rhode Island.
If that isn't the most upper class white boy school,
Or is it?
I don't know. See, that name sounds too long and complicated to be made up. So I'm going to go with real.
Yes, that is a real school.
Yeah.
You can learn how to restore yachts.
Because
What
that's
more
a
could you
skill that I'm
want?
going to need.
Definitely. It probably pays well. Or
Okay.
maybe not. I don't know.
I would hope so. Because a yacht is
mean-
an expensive boat, usually owned by very rich people.
They're rich because they don't pay people to fix it well.
Yeah, but I feel like something that's expensive has expensive repairs.
Perhaps. I don't know.
We
I
should
don't
look-
own a
we should-
yacht.
We should look into this a little
Yes,
further.
yes. You should go on some yacht shopping trips.
I'm down.
We should do that.
Let's do it. Josh, we have room in the budget for yacht, a Tigervision yacht. Because that
Opening
would
an
be,
online store.
We
order
are
your
opening
own
an
yacht.
online store. We can put
Be
a yacht, a yacht portion on there. We got your big yachts, your small yachts, your medium yachts, your used yachts, and your new yachts.
Any yacht you want.
Yep.
We have it.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed.
100% full price.
Tigervision yachts.
No sales because we are stingy.
True.
All right.
We need the money.
We do. Because I have a feeling we do not have room in the budget for a yacht.
Perhaps not.
Hey.
Maybe if we go into the business of restoring yachts,
Maybe we could have room
we can
in
get
the budget
money.
for a yacht. Let's look into that.
We should.
Next, we'll move on to this one. And this one is just hilarious because of just how much of a joke it's real. It's just
It's real?
I love this one. It's the Rhode Island School of Design clams.
No, that's not their mascot.
Yeah, just take the candy. I want to get into this. So this is a school. The Rhode Island School of Design is real. They are in Providence, Rhode Island. They have different names for their teams. They're one of those schools that they have different names for each sport.
Everyone is special.
Yes. And let's just get into this. Their basketball team is the Balls. Their hockey team is the Nads. The fencing team is the Pricks. And they have an intramural co-ed football team that goes by the name of the Sacks.
There's a theme here.
Their mascot, by the way, his name is Scrody. And it's exactly what you think it is. It's a dude in a penis costume.
What more could you want? Out of a mascot.
I kid you not. This is real, 100%. Look it up, the Rhode Island School of Design.
New England, where we know what to do with our mascots.
It's just, I don't even know what to say about it. Other than, like,
Art school.
yeah. Except this one does have actual sports. And
True.
a dude in a penis costume.
Who wouldn't want that job?
He's
You could be the tiger
he's the
here.
unofficial mascot. The school doesn't officially recognize him as the mascot, but they don't
Unrecognize
they don't not recognize him either. Like, they don't recognize him as the mascot, but it's one of those things where, like, he's basically the mascot.
They
because
accept it.
They it's like, we can't officially endorse you as the mascot, but we're gonna
We
let
can't
you do
make
your
you
thing
stop.
as if you were. Well, they could make him stop.
But they don't.
But they don't because they like it. Because they have the teams named this way. Like, they're steering into it. The actual logo, which for the hockey team, the Nads, which I have here on the post edited in, you can see how it looks because it's for
It's
you
something.
for you anyway. It's they have Nads and it's underlined with a hockey stick, and at one end of the hockey stick is 2 hockey pucks. It's very suggestive.
Well, liberal arts.
I'll give them credit. It's It's a school of design, and they did some very interesting designs.
Indeed.
It's very, very clever. So, score one for the Rhode Island School of Design. The balls, nads, pricks, and sacks. And at the hockey games, yes, they do yell "Go Nads."
Perfect.
Which, I mean, hey, that's awesome. I'll give them credit. They knew what they were about and they went for it. No fear of judgment.
Embrace it.
Yeah.
Okay. So my next college for you
Okay.
is Wolverhampton University.
Wolverhampton University.
Wolverhampton University.
Where is this located?
In England.
Of course it is. So they wouldn't have a nickname.
No, they would not. I looked.
There's been a lot of reels with you.
There have.
So I feel like we're due for a fake, unless that's what you think. Unless that's what you want me to think, in which case it's another reel. Wolverhampton. See, I'm pretty sure Wolverhampton's an actual place.
Yes,
In which-
Wolverhampton is a place.
Yeah, so in which case, if they have a university, it would make sense for it to be Wolverhampton University. Unless it's the University of Wolverhampton.
I don't even have it written down.
But I feel like in England, I haven't heard many places over there being referred to as University of.
Well, it's like Oxford University.
Yeah, and like the earlier one, whatever it was.
Good enough.
Yeah, good enough. Like, I feel like University of is more of a like
America
thing as opposed to like a England thing. So I'm gonna say it's real.
It is fake.
Ah.
Because I said Wolverhampton University, you said Wolverhampton University. This is actually a ploy that is done by people to get into England to live there, not legally. They make fake names of colleges that sound real.
Wait.
Wolverhampton has a P. Wolverhampton does not.
So what you said was Wolverhampton.
Hampton.
Hold on. You said Wolverhampton with a P?
No, I said without a P.
You said Wolverhampton,
Yes,
which isn't a thing.
that is correct.
But Wolverhampton with a P is.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a very clever trick people do to live in England. I found out today.
We're learning all kinds of things. Oh yeah, get your candy.
Okay.
We're learning all kinds of things on this show. From
What do I want?
from pickles to nads to
See, I'm just trying to be
ploys to live in
tricky.
England. No, you're teaching me tricks that I can use against
Other people.
other people on the show.
Jonah.
Yeah, we're doing a preview for next week's episode.
You better
More
be on,
real
Jonah.
or fake, the bag of candy's coming back out. Study up your sports team names, your weird, wacky, obscure sports team names.
Do it.
Yes. So, see, I had an extra, and now I'm curious as to whether or not I want to go with it.
I think I've done 4.
Yeah. So yeah, I
I
don't
have
know.
one more.
You know what? I'm gonna
Big
go with the extra
decisions.
one because I know it wasn't on the website you looked at, and the one I was going to use was.
Okay.
By the way, the one I was going to use
Okay.
was the Scottsdale Community College
Artichokes?
Artichokes,
Yes, I saw that.
whose mascot is Artie the Artichoke. One of the notable alumnus of the school is David Spade,
Interesting.
another Bill Hader.
Interesting.
So they're pretty good at producing Saturday Night Live comedians.
Every school has a talent.
There's his vegetables and comedians. The Artichokes. Man, I wish the Pickles had a team because I'd love to see a matchup between the Artichokes and the Pickles.
They would throw down.
That would be fun.
Would that be the salad bowl?
I think I could get behind that being the salad
Hashtag
bowl.
bring back the salad bowl?
Hashtag bring back the salad bowl. 100%. Just start tweeting that, Instagramming it, Facebooking it, whatever else uses
MySpace.
hashtag MySpace. If that even still exists, put it on Tumblr.
Vine.
Too soon, Scout. That's too soon.
I'm sorry.
YouTube, just anything that has a hashtag. Heck, write it in the mail. Put it in the mail whenever you send
Buy
a
a
letter.
newspaper ad. And
Whenever you
print
send
it.
a letter to your pen pal. Bring back the salad bowl.
Exactly.
Anyway, but the one I'm actually going to use We're going back above the border.
Oh, no. I knew I should have looked at more Canadian schools.
You know, I love me some Canadian teams.
You do.
Because people here don't know about them. And I can just look them up. And people don't think to look up Canada. So if Jonah's watching, look up Canada. Look up Mexico. Look up other countries. Because I'm not just sticking within these 50 states, buddy.
Change the one letter of a place in England.
Yeah. I mean, now that I know that's on the table.
Exactly.
No holds bar. But we're going back above the border to the University of Alberta.
Okay.
University of Alberta Pandas.
Well, Canada is a cold place. And realistically, a panda would not thrive there. Unless it was in some kind of special enclosure. And perhaps not at a school. So, I mean, I'm definitely losing this challenge. But I'm inclined to say that their mascot is not the pandas.
So you're going with fake.
Yes.
It's real.
Of course it is.
At least for their female sports teams. They're another one of those schools where their men's teams are the Golden Bears and their women's teams are the Pandas.
See, I would have said real for golden bears.
Which is a very interesting combination because usually they don't go with two different animals if they do something like that.
Like
it's
the
usually,
lady golden bears.
Yeah, the lady golden bears, which also seems kind of pointless and ridiculous because I'm pretty sure there are female golden bears.
I would assume so, otherwise the species
It's
would
like
die out.
The tigers and the lady tigers, well, that's called a tiger.
A tigress.
Yeah. Or like the lion and the lioness, or the lady lions. It's like, you mean the lioness?
It's a lion.
Or just a lion? But no, they're the golden bears and the pandas. They went with two completely different animals.
Interesting choices.
But yes.
Okay.
The University of Alberta, it's located in Edmonton, Alberta. Home of the Edmonton Eskimos of the CFL.
Okay. Good to know.
Yes.
I'll keep that in mind if I ever start watching the CFL.
You should. It's very interesting. They only play 3 downs.
Sounds so much better already.
So. And also they use the metric system.
Sounds worse.
Which is interesting. But yeah, it's fun. But the Pandas, I love that name.
It's cute.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really strike fear in one's heart.
It doesn't.
Unless you're afraid of pandas.
Unless that's what they're going for because they want the other
lull
team to go,
you in a fake sense of security.
It's the Pandas. What do we got to worry about? They get complacent. You go out there and you beat their butts.
True. I was on a basketball team and we called ourselves the Possums.
See, that doesn't scare me.
You just lie dead and then attack.
Precisely.
We weren't very good.
Yeah.
Well, we were sometimes good.
It's because you're lying dead.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you lay dead for too long, it's hard to win a basketball game.
You should probably revisit that strategy.
True. I will. I'll go back, start playing basketball again, revisit my strategy.
Take over the women's team here. Lead them to glory.
Perfect. My size will be no problem at all.
Precisely.
I'm not too short for that.
That's the spirit. Well,
Okay.
Scout, I think you got what,
one
5
more?
pieces? Oh wait, that's right. You have one
I
more.
have one more.
You have one more. So you can
So many choices.
you can set the low at 6
yes
instead of 5.
See, I'm doing the best I can.
All right.
Oh, I have so many written down.
Which one are we gonna go with? I'm gonna need your honorable mentions of which ones you left out at the end of this, because I'm curious.
Okay. Oh, but now I'm torn because I don't know what mind games to play with you.
Oh, I guess that's a good problem to have. For all you kids out there who are trying to decide where to go to college, I hope you're paying extra close attention because we are helping
Just come
you.
to Clemson.
But if you don't want to come to Clemson, you're wrong. But I respect
Go to
your
a fake
decision
school.
and go to one of these schools.
Yes.
Like the Rhode Island
Okay.
School of Design. You can be a nad, or a ball, or a prick, or a sack.
Such good options.
Yes.
For real. Okay, so I'm going to ask you if the Ohio College of Clown Art in Akron, Ohio is real or fake.
The Ohio College of Clown Art.
Yes.
I know that clown colleges are a thing. So I feel like that is a thing. So I feel like I'm going to say real.
You are correct.
Yeah.
I don't care if I lose. It was just too good not to say.
Yeah, that's how I felt about like some of these. I was like, I knew you were going to know them, but...
Yes. What else did I have? I had Hudson University, which is a fake college that is in like dozens of TV shows.
Ah.
So that's fake. Let's see. I had Deep Springs College, which is in fact a real place.
Okay.
They have about 30 undergraduates at one time. They live on a ranch, and it's all men. This is in the Princeton Review book of like the 300 best colleges. It's real.
What do you study there?
Like animal husbandry and like other things. They have very successful alumni.
Can I transfer?
It's really hard to get in.
I can imagine if they only have 30 people at a time.
Yeah, so I mean, you could give it a shot.
I'm not going to do it. I don't want to leave.
That's a real place.
But if I know someone who's like, hey, I don't know what college you go to, I'm going to transfer him to that
I mean, the application fee is free.
Oh, really?
Since there is like a 0% chance that you will get in.
Fair enough. At least they're respectful with that.
Exactly. Yeah, the rest, they're okay. I had the Arkadelphia College.
Interesting.
In Arkadelphia, Arkansas, which is a real place, although it's not a real college.
Ah.
I liked Arkadelphia, though.
That's a great name. It's
The
a great name
rest
for
were
a place.
just weird colleges.
Okay.
Like one of them was like a Buddhist monastery school in Boulder, Colorado.
I didn't even know there would be a Buddhist monastery school in Boulder, Colorado.
Specifically Boulder, or just like anywhere?
Well, Colorado as a state, or even in the U.S., honestly.
Yeah.
Well, no, I could see one being in the U.S., but I don't know. Boulder, Colorado, and Colorado in general just don't strike me as, I don't know, a place where I'd find a Buddhist monastery college.
Perhaps not. Perhaps not.
Either that or I just don't know enough about Colorado.
Maybe that too.
Probably that, too.
Colorado's far away.
It is. And I've never been that far away.
I don't know if I've been to Colorado. I don't think so. Unless it was in an airport, which doesn't really count.
Not particularly, no.
Yes.
Well, we hope that we have helped some of you find
Your dream school.
Your dream school. So if you ever want to be an X-Man, or a fighting pickle, or an ad prick ball,
Or a Firebird.
or a gooey duck, or an artichoke, or even a panda/golden bear, you know where to look.
Exactly.
So we hope we've helped you in that endeavor if you haven't decided where to go to school yet. Or you can just come here and join
Or that.
Tigervision.
And those are the only choices.
Yes.
Anything on these lists and Clemson.
Yes. Anywhere
Nowhere
else,
else.
it's not worth it. Not even Oxford, not the Ivy League. No.
Ivy Leagues are highly overrated.
Precisely. It's not like the majority of the presidents have degrees from Ivy League or anything.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. It means nothing.
So true.
These are the schools that you want to go to.
High quality institutions with
Precisely.
high quality
Especially
names.
the Clown College one.
Yes.
Now that is a university we can all honk our noses at.
Unless you're afraid of clowns, then maybe don't go there.
In which case you should probably avoid that part of Akron, Ohio at all costs.
Yes.
Honestly, for someone who's afraid of clowns, walking into that is a terrible prank to pull on someone. It's just like
Let's
like
go
say
look at a college.
we're gonna go like look at this place, like not even just look at a college, like I'm gonna take you somewhere.
We're going on a road trip.
We're gonna go on a road trip somewhere. It's gonna be a surprise, and if you somehow agree to that and find yourself in Akron, Ohio, and you have a fear
You're a very
of clowns,
trusting person.
run. Because you're taking you to this clown college, and they're going to bring you right into the middle of it where you're going to be surrounded by clowns.
Ohio's a pretty flat place.
That is, I'm assuming that people walk around the campus in clown makeup.
Maybe. I don't know.
Which
Go and
doesn't-
find out.
Doesn't seem unlikely.
Leave
I'm
a
not-
comment in the video if you go to
I'm not going to go find
Ohio
out. because
College of Clown Arts.
I don't want to be surrounded by clowns, because that sounds like a very undesirable experience.
Only if they're trying to kill you.
They're clowns. They're all secretly murderers.
That's a terrible generalization, Wyatt.
It is 100% factual.
Okay. You're going to anger a lot of clowns. Better watch out.
Oh, I'm ready for them. I've been preparing since day one.
Okay.
Better watch your back, clowns, because you're going down. Well, Scout, it's been fun.
It has.
You've got 5 pieces of candy.
I do.
Which is 5 more than you had before.
That's true.
You do have a record. You did set a Tigervision Show record.
Worse than me.
For the lowest amount of candy won on Real or Fake.
Indeed. Well,
But,
I mean,
hey.
this is an interesting category of real or fake.
It is, and this is the first time we've done it where both me and the guest participated. So, but I think it was fun. It brought another layer to it. I enjoyed it.
And I would say you ended up with no candy, but you actually have the whole bag, so I'm not sure how that works.
Although, that's why I didn't get any for getting things right.
Because you already have some.
Yeah. And when I run out, my mom will probably just send up another bag.
Or it'll be time to go home, and you'll just be there.
Oh, no, I'm definitely not running out before we go back. We have less than a month left.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Unless I really, really want to keep my dentist in business.
So you're not going to eat all the candy before we leave?
Probably not.
That's good. That's what I said.
Okay. I don't know. I got confused. I'm pulling out this Twizzler, though. It's my show. I can do what I want.
I guess so.
No rules. There's not even anybody else here to stop me.
No one cares. No one's here.
What's it matter? I can just do whatever I want. Except not really, because there are laws.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I've already proven I don't care about the laws. If anybody's ever seen my Johnstone skit.
Shh.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, Wyatt.
You're a perfectly law-abiding citizen
100%.
at all times. True facts.
But anyway, Scout, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Had a good time. It's been fun. And thanks to all of you for watching. Because you guys are the oil and the gas that makes this car go.
And I won't be on the camera again unless it's behind Evan on AFR.
Or I can coax her back on here at another point.
Yeah, maybe that.
Which I will probably try to do.
Okay.
Not this school year because we've only got like 3 weeks left.
Yeah, you need to have Taylor on the show.
I will. I will talk to Taylor soon.
Yes.
Spoiler alert, we're going to try to get Taylor on the show. Give him a farewell.
This is going to be a really long episode.
Yes, but it's going to be a fun episode because we help people decide where to go to school.
We're doing what high school counselors can't.
Exactly. We're finding people a quality education, and in that, we are all winners.
We all win when we're thousands of dollars in debt.
All right. Well, now that we're all depressed, thank you for watching, and we will see you next week with a brand new episode, a new guest, and more fun to be had.